I heard you.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. No, I didn't hear you.
I hope so. You're right next to me.
Idiot.
6 feet of separation.
COVID.
Hated it for you guys. You guys suck at driving. You just took too much time off.
No, not
driving.
necessarily.
Except the Chinese.
No, not necessarily. Like when you take time to reflect on the bullshit you had going on in your life, especially when it comes to the woman that you're in love with and the bullshit that you do to cause her to push her away. It's a lot. Like, it's a lot. That shit is heavy. And when you finally reflect on it, and it don't take but a couple minutes for you to reflect on what you've done to push this woman away from you. Yeah, that shit get heavy. That shit heavy. Mark wasn't know about that because this motherfucker, he only got 2 pair of jeans.
You know, it's funny you say that.
And no
though.
underwear.
It's funny you say that, though. Because we can spend 2 days of fucking just being an asshole. But we can, like what you just said, though. We can reflect in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
We were an asshole.
Yeah. Because you know it.
Yeah, you feel it.
When you start reflecting on that shit, then you already fuck. Bro, what the fuck is going on with your armpits?
What are you fucking talking about, dude?
What do you mean what I'm talking about?
Armpits?
Bitch, do you wear degree or
what
fucking
the fuck
deodorant?
are you talking about?
You don't see how wet they are? What the fuck?
It's hot out.
I don't give a fuck.
I know
Buy better deodorant.
Because I'm thinking. I get anxiety when I fucking think.
Well, your neck should be wet.
Well, if I was fat, it would be.
What the fuck?
I'd be sweating. Because I'd have double chins.
Anyway, leave this motherfucking white boy alone. But no.
Exactly.
When you... exactly. See, stupid shit like that. That's why you can't keep a bitch. But when you reflect on shit that you do as men, because our masculinity will allow us to push a woman away. And at the time, we don't give a fuck. Don't think about it.
True that.
And then after a while, when you think about it, and it could be 2 minutes, 2 hours, 2 days, 2 months,
2
whatever.
years.
Yeah. And then when you think about it, when you reflect on the bullshit, then you know that because a woman loves a man to the depths of the earth. And we do too, men do too, but we don't like to admit it. And so what we'll do, because of our masculinity, we'll push her away. And then we'll regret it. And then at some time, and somehow, whatever, you done pushed her away to where it'll damn near be over. So now you got to work super hard. You got to work super hard to get her back. If you love that woman. You know what's bothering me right now? I can't help it. I'm sorry. I'm looking at this bitch ass nigga Mark cross his legs, smoke a cigarette, the armpit sweating, and the fuck. I'm just this motherfucker. But he's distracting me with this bullshit. But
because you're making me think about what I fucked up on too. And that gives me anxiety, and anxiety with her makes me sweat, man.
Yeah, you can't.
It does. I'm just not sweating here. I'm fucking sweating here. Sweating on my chest. Fuck. I mean,
you can't help it because once you realize, once you think about the facts, right?
Yeah.
And it makes it harder for you to make it easier for you.
Nothing easy about that shit.
Yeah, no. I mean, you want to make it seem like that. Like we want to make it seem easy, but when you got a good woman, when you have a good woman in your life, and a lot of us aren't used to having a good woman in our life. or a woman that loves us.
May I ask you something real quick
Yeah.
before we go on?
Yeah.
How deep do you want to get with this?
Go ahead.
I'm asking you.
Go.
Because you're right. You're right on every fucking level. It is. It's fucking. And what I look at it as we as men, we do love women so much, and we treat them like shit sometimes.
Yeah.
Or majority of the time.
Yeah.
You know, because we're arrogant, we're idiots.
Yeah.
You know, stupidity. Yeah. But I think we create a facade in our head. Women don't.
Yeah.
Women don't.
Well.
We think everything's right.
Well, no, because that shit goes vice versa. Because a woman can treat a man the same way, but majority of the time, we treat. This is what makes a woman react. A woman's action is really a reaction to the way that a man has treated her.
Absolutely.
You know, whether it comes from her father or a motherfucker that she been with, a nigga that she been with, a man that she's been with, and her reaction comes from that. Her reaction, her action is a reaction to the way she's been treated.
For every action, there's a reaction.
Yeah. And so most women, they have a wall that's built, you know, so she won't feel that way again. But then once a man breaks that wall down where she falls in love again, and then we fuck that up,
and she builds that wall back up,
the wall get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Fuck yeah, it does.
Yeah. So yes, we can't blame nobody but ourselves.
You once asked me one time, do I need a ladder or I need a shovel?
Yeah,
and I told you I need a submarine to come back from Atlantis.
No, but it's true. That's deep.
Yeah.
Like when you.
That's how big the walls get.
And
sometimes.
It don't matter. And that don't just apply just to a relationship with a woman. That applies to anything in life.
Life, yeah.
Yeah. So when you're in a hole, what do you want, a ladder or a shovel? You want to dig the hole deeper, or you want a ladder to help climb you out that motherfucker?
I'll give you the ladder.
And a good woman,
and
a good woman will give you a ladder.
Hopefully she does.
Yeah, no, a good woman will give you that ladder. You know, but we don't know. Sometimes we don't always know how to react to that because it catches you off guard, catches you off surprise.
See, I was when you just said that, I was thinking, do I have the energy to climb that ladder back up? You know what I mean?
No, you do. You do. It's just up to you.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm glad you said it like that. Because,
yeah. It's just up to you and specific to
exactly
what you want to do.
The situation.
You know. Yeah. And we men we'll fuck a good thing up.
Always do.
We'll fuck a good thing.
We get too comfortable.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know.
We don't know when we're in that hole until we're in that hole.
Do what I do and do what I say. When it comes to a woman.
Do as I say, not as what I do.
No, I didn't. No, I was getting to that.
Okay.
No, when it comes to your woman, do what I do and do what I say. When it comes to somebody else, like your children, don't do what I do. Do what I say because you learn from your mistakes.
Correct.
So do what I say.
Yep.
But when it comes to your woman, bitch, do what I do and do what I say. But when it comes to your children, no, don't do what I do.
Yeah,
do what I say.
I get what you're saying.
Because you get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
To everything else but a woman.
Yeah. Because your woman, you know, your woman is the way we've been taught since the beginning of time is your woman is supposed to fucking follow your lead. You know?
Yeah, I get it.
But not up until recent times, whatever, because a woman they have their own mind, they have their own goals, and they know what they want to do in life. And if you, as a man, as her man, you keep fucking up, shit.
She knows where she's gonna be.
She gonna move on. Yeah. She gonna move on because a woman. I ain't gonna lie, my woman, I love her to death, and I know she deserves way better than me because I'm a fucking asshole.
You said that.
Yeah.
I've said that.
And I know that.
I think that goes with every guy, though, pretty much.
Nowadays, yeah.
It really does.
Yeah. But we have to learn to retrain our brain and our way of thinking because we'll never keep the woman that we want
I think
because
that's where
of our way of thinking.
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
But that's where the saying comes. It's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It
That
sucks.
applies.
It sucks. It really sucks.
Yeah, that applies.
You got to put a lot of effort
But
into it to do it.
if you love a woman, then you have to retrain your train of thought.
Yeah, it's hard. That's what I just said.
It's
It's hard, man.
Fuck yeah, it's hard. But
I mean,
that don't mean it can't be done.
anything is a possibility.
Yeah, because I'm a fucking prick. I ain't gonna lie. I'm an asshole. All that. I'm a dick. All that.
Yeah.
I am. And I admit it. I know what I am.
Again, that's where the saying comes. Where there's a will, there's a way.
But there it is.
Yep.
You
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
there it is.
Some of us
There
would
it
rather
is.
turn a blind cheek, though.
Yeah, yeah,
Because it's too hard.
yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Because I've thought about it too. I've thought about it too.
What the fuck is, if anything is worth your effort and worth giving your life to, then yeah, it's gonna be hard. But you're just gonna have to wing through it.
Most of us men would rather, and correct me if I'm wrong, okay? But most of us guys would rather start over instead of.
No.
Do we have the willpower to do it?
No. Okay, when you reach a certain point in life, in an age in life,
Which you and I have.
yeah, then you understand the difference.
Took a lot of faults though. To see that.
Well,
you know,
fuck.
you and I are both going to it together. You know, I mean,
yeah. So it takes.
And we talk about this shit off air all the time. You and I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, shit.
So it takes. It's gonna take a little bit. It's gonna take not a little bit, but more effort.
That's why I loved yesterday when I told you that keep calling me out, because it actually makes me a lot better. Like I told you, you know, you can look at it a negative way, but it doesn't, because I actually think about it, and man, it gives me that push. You know, it's like that kick in the ass that earlier I said, you know, type deal. But that's a kick in my ass. You know what I mean? It's like, it's almost like you looking at me saying, "Hey, you're better than this shit. Fucking go do it. I know you need it. You want it."
Yeah.
You know, same
Yeah.
thing, vice versa. You know,
Yeah.
But that's why I don't look at it as a negative when you say shit like that to me. You know.
Well, I don't actually. To be honest with you, Mark, I don't mean when me and you are having conversations when we're not on air.
Yeah.
I don't mean anything in a negative fashion towards you. I just want you to hear the truth.
Exactly.
You know, and a lot of people won't tell you the truth because a lot of people rather kiss your ass than tell you the truth.
That is so true.
You know.
You couldn't have said it any better.
Yeah. And I'm
People
not,
would rather follow.
I am
than-
not. I am not that one. I'm not the one that's gonna kiss your ass. Fuck that. I'm gonna keep 100 with you because I would rather me keep 100 with you and you keep 100 with me than you kiss my ass or I kiss your ass. Man, I'm not doing none of that shit
There's no substance.
at all.
Nothing.
That part.
Fake.
So right.
Yeah.
So it's not even that it's, well, it is fake, but
Completely.
no, fuck that. And some people because of for whatever reason will be scared to tell you the truth about what you have going on or whatever in life. You know, no, not me. I'm gonna tell you, bitch. I don't give a fuck how you feel about it. I'm gonna keep 100. I'm gonna tell you, nigga, you a bitch.
Yeah.
You a pussy, you a mama's boy, you an asshole, you a prick, all that. And then in exchange, I accept, I expect the same.
Yeah.
You know, call me on my bullshit. And if it's real, then I'm gonna listen to it. Don't talk to me on no hate and shit or no bullshit. But if it's real, I'm gonna hear you. I'm gonna listen to it.
And I got to say something too, because when don't be afraid. Like Nate and I call each other out all the time.
No, I call you out all the time.
And I call you out.
You
get
don't call me out.
But you, okay, here's what I'm getting at. Don't be afraid. Don't, if you're the one calling somebody out, don't be afraid if they're pissed off, because trust me, a couple days later, they're actually thinking about it. It's like when you said, you know, no matter what, when I go over there, she's always thinking about it no matter what. Because
Food for thought.
Thank you.
Food for thought.
Exactly.
You know. And so that's one thing I don't like. I don't play with emotions because emotions is the strongest passion that a human has. Emotions.
Emotions and hate.
It, hate is an emotion, but uh, emotions. Period. So fuck that. So when I call you out on some shit, either you gonna love me or you gonna hate me.
Exactly.
And
You've
what
always
can
preached that to me,
you
too.
know,
Yeah.
and vice versa, vice versa.
Better be vice versa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when somebody calls me out on my shit, whether they right or they wrong, I'm gonna think about it. If you're wrong, you're wrong. If you're right, you're right.
Correct.
You know,
Yeah.
I can absorb it, and then I'll try to adjust my shit.
But you appreciate it because
Yeah,
you didn't see it.
yeah. I don't like an ass kisser. I don't like a motherfucker that just suck dick and kiss ass all goddamn day. Nope. Call me out on my shit. You know, and I appreciate it more. I respect you. At the end of the day, if you call me out on my shit, I will especially when I sit back and dwell on it and think on it, and I'll be like, oh, damn, that's what I really do. You know?
Oh, I've watched us, and I'm just sitting there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
no.
I just learned something about myself.
I will respect you more. You know, at the end of the day, that's just me.
Yeah.
I don't know about everybody else, but if a motherfucker called me on my bullshit, I will. And if it's true, if it relate, and I can absorb it and think about it, and it makes sense, then I will. Okay, I'll give you that credit. I have to respect you for calling me out on my bullshit.
It takes a lot to call somebody out, too.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of trust.
You don't
trust,
as
too.
a man, you don't want to admit your fucking faults or your
Fuck,
wrongs
no,
and
you
none of
don't.
that. You know.
Hell no.
So when another man, in particular, calls me on my bullshit, then and I sit back and I might get mad in that moment or upset and say some bullshit, but once later on, and I ponder on it, and I think about it. And if it's facts, if it's true, and I think about it, I ponder on it, then I'll be like, damn. The fuck?
What was I thinking?
No, not what was I thinking, but he was right about what he said because you seen it firsthand and then you called me on it.
Yeah.
So yeah, now I gotta dwell on it. I gotta ponder on it. I gotta think about it. And that's just what I'll do. But anyway, okay. So we've done all that, and that's what I do on a regular. Like even with me and you, when we're talking, we're not on air, none of that shit. And we're talking, right? I call you on your bullshit a lot,
Yeah.
and you'll call me out on mine. And I just, sometimes you just like when I'm sitting back, just watch TV and shit, and that shit might pop in my head, and I just think about it.
It was like the other day you called me. You know, we
Yeah.
don't have to get into it, but
I called you because I thought what some of the shit you did was righteous. You know, some of the things you said was righteous, and I had to. You got to acknowledge that type of shit to your friends. You know,
Yeah.
when one of your friends point out something or say something or does something or whatever that's real, and that's when I had called you.
yeah.
And I was like, Mark, you know, I give you respect, bro. I respect you for you know. I'm not gonna speak on what the situation was, but I called you,
And I couldn't think enough.
And I had to respect where you was coming from and the things that you were saying because it was real.
And I did not expect that.
Good.
But no, I couldn't think enough. You know?
Well, you know, I still felt like I had to. I'm like, damn, because I was sitting back thinking about the things that you were saying, and so I had to call you, and I was like, bro, you the shit you were saying was real, and it was righteous, and I respect it. You know, so that's what I'm saying. That's the point I'm getting to. You know. And you know, these young niggas might not feel that. They probably won't. But when you get up into age to where you can understand life a little bit better, not only with friendships, relationships, and because it's a big difference. And from like in your 20s and to your 30s and 40s and shit, you know. But and now that I know better, and when you get a friend, man, you want to keep that friend.
Absolutely.
At this age that we're at, we're in
You
our
don't
40s.
make friends at these ages.
Yeah, no, you don't. Yeah, and it just don't happen automatically. No,
Absolutely not.
you know. So when you have a friend in your 40s, or you're in a relationship in your 30s and 40s, you want to keep that, whether you know it or not.
And we hate it too.
Yeah,
We do
yeah.
sometimes.
Well, you only
We and I
hate,
talked about that,
you only
but-
hate it when you're wrong.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, okay. So yes, you are correct on that, but we hate the fact that we can still make a friend. It's like, shit. God damn it. I actually care about this guy. Fuck, why?
I ain't want no fucking new friend. Period.
No.
I can deal without it. You know, I care less.
Yeah.
That shit me, you know. But I am glad that me and you became friends. And because, I was already intertwined with your family anyway.
Yeah.
But me and you weren't never friends
Never.
until recently.
Yeah.
Until we started doing the podcast. And now that, you know, even off this shit, when we talk to each other, we get to know each other.
More every day.
Yeah. So that makes us friends.
But that even gives us more to each other to be able to say, "Hey Nate, you're in the wrong," or "Mark, you're in the wrong." Let's chat about, you know. Here's my feeling about it, you know.
Yeah. So
That's actually really nice.
yeah.
That part is really nice. It's just like, but I have a fucking friend.
Because your only friends is your dogs, you bitch.
Hey, man's best friend. Oh shit, we're getting deep.
No, but even with you know, like as far as your mom goes, you know, or your dad, and me and your dad has never and I'd love to sit down with your dad and have dinner with him, and because I love your sisters and your brother, and your dad. We've only met, I think, twice.
That's what you said twice,
Yeah,
which
I think
I thought
twice.
was shocking. I think I
Over
told you
all
that.
the years.
Yeah, I thought it was shocking.
No,
that we've
only twice, I think. And but being there and speaking with your mother, and you know, your mother is such a beautiful person. Period. Overall, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
She is so good. And she reminds me of my probation officer and my mother. I'm just saying.
Okay, now we got to ask, how so?
Because
That's two opposite spectrums, dude.
Not really though. You know,
Well, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah,
I got to hear the correlation between them.
Well, I don't know how to describe it completely, but no, your mom is so sweet, and I don't see how you dumb motherfuckers, you, your brothers and your sisters, like you dumb motherfuckers, y'all got such the sweetest mother on the planet, and I wish my mom was still here.
Speaking of, I got to leave in 15 minutes to go cook her dinner. So.
Good.
Yeah.
Well, you better go cook her something. The fuck.
She's got to eat. She's getting too tiny.
Yeah, well, yeah. She's not getting too tiny.
No, she looks great, man.
She does look great. And she's also, not only is she beautiful on the outside, she's beautiful on the inside. The way that she speaks and talks to you, the approach that she has to you as a person. And I ain't talking about you faggot bitch. I'm talking about to people in general.
No, I mean, she takes it one step further. She'll, and every single person that is a kid of hers, my siblings and me, she'll call us on her birthday and sing to us. When she knows we're sleeping, just so she could leave it on the voicemail. She does. It's funny as shit.
Does she?
Oh, dude. You can ask her. Dude, she'll call you probably around 1 a.m. On your birthday. Because she knows you're probably sleeping, except Max. Well, no, because he runs a different schedule. You know him.
Shut the fuck up. But go ahead.
No, that's not bad.
But go ahead.
Anyways, no, but it's so funny because she'll literally sing the whole happy birthday song.
Okay, well, this is...
And it's like, Mom, but then you're like, oh, God, she loves you so much, dude.
Yeah, bro, that's what, moms do different shit in different ways, but at least you know she loves you. She's thinking about
My
you.
God, how can't you think that she loves you if
Now,
she calls
I
you
wanna
and
know,
sings to you every single year?
I need
no
you
matter
to ask your mom this question because I'm an asshole when it comes to my girlfriend.
Okay.
Even though I love her. Fuck, I forgot what I was going to say.
You want me to ask my mom about
Jessica.
Yeah.
And...
Why don't you ask her? I can call her.
Well, go ahead, call her.
Let's go. Yeah, go to the source, fuck.
I don't know. I'm at a loss.
Don't worry. She'll bring you out of that loss.
I've been being mean to her though.
Hi.
Hey, Mom. Hey, Nate has a question for you. You're on speaker.
Yeah.
Hey, Mom.
Hi.
I just wanted a professional woman's opinion. Cause, Mom, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. That I'm an asshole when it comes to being with my woman. And
You're telling me this?
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But
Well, at least you know yourself. Okay?
yes, ma'am. But I just made her. I always make her mad, and because I don't know. You know how men are. We get jealous, and we think certain ways and certain things, and I know I shouldn't, but I do. But my girlfriend, she's so mad at me right now. She won't even talk to me, and because I did say and I said a lot of garbage to her, which I should not have said. So what do I do? What do you think I should do to bounce back from that?
Oh, you got her thinking.
Am I on your podcast?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. No, there's too many different avenues to take.
No, go ahead. Go ahead with all of them.
So,